ginger, ginkgo, horse chestnut, ginseng, red clover.
All right, peace, peace, peace. Greetings, family. Greetings, 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 greetings. All right. This is Professor Griff. Of course, this is the Masses here on Wednesday at 12 p.m. All right. I had to look at my clock and I'm like, you know, power goes out sometimes in the middle of the night. You know what's happening. You got to reset the clocks and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, we're here with one another to have a serious discussion. But before I do that, let me say peace to Kalanji and the Black Power Media Reloaded Network. All right. Shout out to all the beautiful people over there assisting Kalanji in making this particular thing happen. All right. Shout out to everybody on IG. Shout out to everybody Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching this at. All right. All right. In any event, anyhow. All right, once again, this is Professor Griff, and of course, this is On the Masses. All right, you might be watching this on Serious Minds or wherever you're watching this at. Peace to everyone. All right, let's get a thermostat check on who's in the building while I clean these foggy glasses. Today, we're going to be talking about, I tried to avoid the subject. Everybody and their grandmother have gave me every insight, every nuance. There's two pictures and two different shooters. He changed his clothes, that's why he threw the backpack away. I've heard everything about who this guy is, and the thing that kind of got my attention was when I pulled up because I wasn't going to talk about it, but when I pulled up a YouTube clip and I saw the responses from the people, how the people were responding. All right, they're not liking Big Pharma. They're not liking healthcare industry. They're not liking the way this thing is being kind of put out there, like this guy is a villain. I'm telling you from the people's perspective, not Professor Griff's perspective. They are not digging this. Yo, Gerald, what's up, man? Gerald, do me a favor. When you hear this, send me a text message a little later on after the broadcast. All right? 678-557-2919, Gerald. So they're not digging it. So it got my attention. So I just said to myself, okay, why are people looking at this thing like dude is a hero, while government agencies and I don't know, educational people and politicians and people that I saw online talking about this say, this man had a family, this man had this man had children, this man had a wife, and blah, 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 blah. And then I heard the people saying, well, so do we. So for these people, for this man to do that, the thousands of people every single year that might lose their life due to the fact that they're mishandling of a claim, I was like, wow. If this is not an outward show of the people coming together to get people to understand the dynamics between the 1%, the rich, the corporate, America people, I guess, these kind of individuals, and the average working person. Yeah, all power to all the people. Because it almost seems like it diametrically opposes one another. All right, the small few millionaires and billionaires versus the people. It's UnitedHealthcare versus the people. It's the government versus the people. So when I saw that, I just said to myself, maybe that's something for me to kind of take to the airways and ask everyone that's on here right now. All right, So we're gonna move this thing right along. I'm gonna dive right into it. But first, let me put that one question out there. When you first heard the news, what did you think? What did you think when you first heard the news in reference to someone got shot in New York? This individual was a CEO going to a convention to bring in people that want to invest into UnitedHealthcare. All right. With that said, let's do a check-in. Who's in the building? Cheryl Knight, I see you in the building. All right. MC Ski, I see you in the building. You right, chickens are coming home to roost. I see you. All right. Randy R, what's good? What city are y'all checking in from? What city are y'all checking in from? Someone saw the heading, the thumbnail I put out, and they were like, wow, what a befitting broadcast name, arming the masses. We're arming the masses with information. We're not arming the masses with weaponry. We're arming the masses with information. So much so we want to bring the masses up to a level where we begin to look into things. Hold on. Let me answer something over here on IG. Man. All right. We're arming the masses with information, fam. All right, so I really appreciate everyone that come and lend their energy and their information to the broadcast. So just from the rip, Toronto, man, the real Z dash for real. Toronto, ATL, Mrs. Moore, peace, Ms. Moore. All right, Philly, DC, Rockville what, Cheryl? Wow, we don't know you like that. Rockville what? ATL's in the building. Lawrenceville, Georgia. The DMV. My man Randy Hancock. Rodney, rather. I'm sorry. Collegeville, PA. I've been to Collegeville, PA. Boring as. Anyway, Charlotte. I guess that's North Carolina. All right, Newcastle, PA. All right, Lisa, London, UK again. Lisa stepping up and stepping out. Boston, Mass. Virginia, Highland. Oh, the Highland area, northeast ATL. All right, Gary, Indiana, that's new. Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house. ATL. All right. Now you got to help me out. Baker family, Overland, help me out with the name of that town or that city in Texas. Mexia, Texas. I may be pronouncing that wrong. All right, Sam, what's good, man? Kansas City in the building. All right. Yeah, Kansas, Missouri, Colorado, Maryland. All right, Cheryl. You got, come on, choose your poison. All right, Memphis, Tennessee in the building. New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. All right. I guess that would be South Click, South Carolina. Inglewood, California. All right, Compton. All right, Dwayne, what's up, man? Dwayne Kusar, one of the first S1Ws. Davenport what? I don't know. 1849. Davenport what? You're killing me, bro. Don't give me these abbreviated answers. I don't know these places like that. I know when somebody say the D, that's Detroit, because I got a personal relationship with Detroit. All right. Anyway, love y'all to life. Thank y'all very much for checking in, for showing up today. So I need help with this. The name of the broadcast is Deny, Defend, Depose. Right from the rip, I need y'all to look that up. All right. The reason why I want y'all to look that up, because that was carved into the bullets, into the casing of the bullets that the shooter used. All right, in order to unalive this individual. All right. So let's look that up. Deny, defend, depose as it relates to the UnitedHealthcare. Healthcare, excuse me. All right. Now, let me see if I can find some info so we can have this discussion, man. All right, let's look at it like this. Hold on. Mrs. Moore said, deny the claims, defend the denial, so he is deposed. Wow. That's it. Can't get no simpler than that. Can't get any straightforward than that. That's what it is. Let's look at a couple of news broadcasts and see what they got to say. Simply because the sentiment of the people is vastly different from what the news and these government agencies are trying to get us to believe and understand. This is not personal for Professor Griff. I'm just letting y'all know it's nothing about this that's personal. Although I do have my personal beliefs, yeah, it's not personal. Yeah, let's look at this, fam. Hold on. Let me pull that down like that. Let me do that. Delay, deny, and defend. We're going to talk about that also because it was an interesting book that was put out by that title. Delay, deny, and then defend. Why insurance companies don't pay claims and what can we do about it? All right. J.M. Feynman is his name. Feynman. All right. We're going to dive into that. We're not overlooking that. Let's dive into that. All right, but let me share this so we can have this discussion. Now, family, do me a favor, just just to make a mental note of this. I have to keep this music playing in the background because what people are doing is stealing clips and putting it on their platforms to monetize it, which I'm not giving them the permission to do that. And I'm willing to work with anybody that want to take anything I do, share it. We can both make some money. But for you to kind of become a damn thief and just kind of take it, come on, let's not do that. All right, like I said, I don't mind working with anybody. Just call me, 678-557-2919. That's why I put my phone number out there. Anyway, let's talk.
It has all the hallmarks of a story that really grabs your attention. The healthcare industry, violence in America, proliferation of guns. It's got everything.
Well, it's the crime that has rocked a megacity and shocked the globe. The CEO of a major health insurer, the victim of a brazen assassination outside a New York City hotel. The alleged killer is this man, 26-year-old Luigi Mangione, an Ivy League graduate with no known criminal record. In this Spotlight Digital special, we take an inside look at how this alleged murder unfolded, the key detail behind the assassin's motive, and the disturbing number of supporters rallying behind the alleged killer.
That's the point I want to dive into today. The people that are rallying behind this particular individual is, wow. I mean, yeah. It's critical. It just made me think, all right? So let's dive back into this. Let's piece it apart. Let's have this discussion. All right, here we go.
26-year-old Luigi Mangione grew up in Baltimore. His family are well-known.
Wait, let me just say this from the rip. When I first saw it, I probably thought the same thing you thought. I dismissed it. I said, okay. All right. Personally speaking, I just said, okay. I don't know. That looked like white on white crime to me. I dismissed it. I said, okay. That's how this society, that's how the news has us thinking. I dismissed it. When I kept seeing it and kept seeing it and kept seeing it, I said, this is a lot deeper, because they don't give shootings this much play unless this is something deeper. Automatically, I knew white people were involved, because if that CEO was black, it would not get this much news coverage. Trust me, it wouldn't. Then as the days went on, I'm like, wow. Then I dive into certain circles that I'm in. Someone said it's a different backpack. Someone said that's a different individual. Then when I saw the whole flirting thing, when he pulled down his mask and he's smiling, looking like a fashion model, I said something is up with this. Then I started seeing he dropped the backpack. He left a water bottle with his fingerprints on it, or a drink. All of a sudden, he got an electric bike and rolled through the park, and I just said to myself, nope. This got conspiracy theory written all over it. This has someone's not telling the truth. Then, when they caught him at a Mickey D's, I started thinking, wow, Ivy League, smart, intelligent, way above average, valedictorian. I said, Mickey D's, that don't add up. The whole ghost gun thing, making his own firearm. Yeah, if you're that intelligent, that smart, and you know what to do. But then the police officers came on, and you will see it in a minute, how they said he wasn't experienced. I said, how is he not experienced when he made his own goddamn gun and he murked somebody? That's experience as a motherfucker. I mean, what the hell? What more could you say? That's experience. Mission accomplished. So I'm like, this shit is not adding up. There is really, truly something fishy about this. Even right now, as I'm talking to y'all about this, something just ain't right, man. I'm not saying that to kind of make you feel a certain kind of way, fam, but something about this story ain't right. Anyway, let's dive into it. I don't know if y'all do analytical thinking like I do. I don't know if y'all sit back and piece things apart. I'm not sure if y'all wait till the story get out there, then wait. Then like, wait a minute, start connecting the dots and who's connected to who. And then I'm thinking like, let me just say it up front. Who is he connected to? Who is his family? Who is the CEO guy connected to? What's with the $120 million lawsuit that the CEO dude was involved in? Whole idea of him not living in the house with his wife. I'm like, wow. So in my mind, I got a whiteboard up, and I'm like, okay, this person is connected to that person, this organization, that family, this person. He's connected to these other CEOs, because there's a whole bunch of CEOs of corrupt pharmaceutical companies and or CEOs of healthcare companies and insurance companies and whatever. Why this guy? And then, how did you know where he would be at what time? Who gave you this dude's schedule? This is not adding up, fam. Anyway, let's finish watching this. Maybe
in the area, owning a nursing home chain, which, according to his LinkedIn, Luigi actually volunteered.
Family owns a nursing home chain. Let's write that down. Luigi Mangione family owns a nursing home, a chain of nursing homes. Insurance, healthcare, nursing homes. This is how I'm thinking. Help me out if you're thinking the way I'm thinking. All right? Okay, I think it's two different people. I think somebody's being set up as a patsy for the other guy. That's how Professor Griff is thinking. Follow me now.
Volunteered at. He graduated at the top of his grade from a prestigious all-boys school in 2016 and went on to attend the University of Pennsylvania, where he got his master's in computer science.
Master's at computer science. master at computer science. That would mean he knows enough about computers and computer science to build and make him a ghost gun. Am I correct? I'm not saying I'm right just for the sake of being right, but follow my thinking now. Is that correct? He knows enough about computers, all right, to build a ghost gun. If you don't know what a ghost gun, look it up right now. All right, let's go.
After graduating, Mangione worked as a software engineer.
This is a person that wasn't on anybody's radar. He wasn't on law enforcement's radar.
Why would he be on law enforcement's radar? Talking about he wasn't on anyone else's radar. See, this is the way these demons think. You understand what I'm saying? So he worked as a computer software engineer. Okay.
It was just before sunrise on Wednesday, December 4, when Brian Thompson was assassinated. The 50-year-old father of two was in town from Minnesota to attend an investor meeting for his company, UnitedHealthcare. Its parent company, UnitedHealthcare Group, is the fourth biggest moneymaker in the United States after Walmart, Amazon, and Apple. It was set to present investors that day with a revenue forecast for the coming year of US $450 billion. CCTV shows Thompson walking toward the Midtown Hilton Hotel.
This is the image that I first saw. Black hoodie, like light blue, grayish backpack, firearm, and they only showed us the still. And then later on, someone brought it to my attention and I saw the video. Construction site media TV, I can't do that. Your request. That individual blasted me. He said that that Dick Gregory told him personally that I was an agent and they have to watch me. All right. So that individual that you're talking about, construction site media, that individual that you're talking about, I tried to hit that individual up several times to have a personal conversation with him because what he absolutely said was an absolute lie. I know Dick Gregory, I knew him personally, and I know his family. So no, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. When I first saw the footage, I said, this looked like a professional hit. Then when I seen more of the footage, and I seen the firearm jamming, misfiring, I said, okay. Professional hitmen, professional hitmen, they know their weapon. They know their weapon. There is no misfire. There is no shooting somebody unless you're using a rifle. There's no shooting someone from a distance. That's up close and personal. That's something else right there. I said, somebody trained him. I'm not sure, but the way he's standing, how he's gripping the firearm, how he's clearing the malfunction, he knows something about firearms. Anyway, let's move on.
At about 6:45 a.m. Suddenly, a man wearing a black hoodie appears in the shot. That man is believed to be Luigi Mangione.
Someone in a black hoodie, right? Someone appeared, all right? Now, mind you, fam, this is early in the morning, bright light, right under the lights, perfectly angled camera, got both of them in the shot. I'm like, no, this really don't work like that. And then for you to murk someone and you walk off like you about to go get a Happy Meal from somewhere? No.
Shot. That man is believed to be
green hoodie. She said black hoodie. Now all of a sudden it's a green hoodie. Let's look.
Luigi Mangione.
He holds up the gun and he fires several times. And you see him with the weapon struggling because it jams at a couple of different moments. And after he shoots him in the middle of the street, he runs off. and he flees through an
You're
alleyway.
lying. You're lying. He's not running off. He's walking. You're absolutely lying. We could see right here with our own eyes. He's not running. He's walking off, gingerly walking like he's in the goddamn, yeah, no, like he's in the goddamn Easter Day parade. He's walking. Damn near waving at people, blowing kisses and shit. No. Media, multi-ethnic destruction in America, maniac European devils in action.
He gets a hold of an e-bike and he runs through Central.
He's not running, sir. He's on a bike, gingerly riding the bike.
Park.
Do y'all curse at your TV like I do at mine? I know my TV and my goddamn computer hate me. They be like, dude, here's this dude again. They be like sending text messages to one another. Yo, Griff about to get on. I mean, if you don't start defending what the truth really is in your own mind, you gullible when you open to believe any goddamn thing. He's telling a goddamn story. I'm listening to him and looking at the screen, and he's saying the dude is running, the dude is walking. He said the dude is running, no, the dude is on a bike. So come on, man, make up your mind, bro. As my granddaughter would say, bruh.
At some point, he ditches the very distinctive backpack that he had somewhere in the park, and he continues on his route. So he was presumed to have left the area of New York City.
To me, the CCTV camera video clearly showed that he had a plan. He conducted surveillance. So he had a level of sophistication to what he wanted to do. He planned this.
The initial goal for the NYPD was to find a clear shot of the suspect's face.
Because up until that point, every single shot they had of him, he was wearing his mask. Now, interestingly enough, that moment of weakness came when he was at the hostel that he was staying at, and he was at.
Why is it a moment of weakness? Human nature. If I'm kicking it to a chick and she want to see my smile, yeah, I'm gonna give it a fucking high school fucking yearbook picture fucking smile. I'm trying to get a number. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to make some things happen. But why would you do this and then turn around and in the process of doing this, kick it to somebody whom you trying to get to know when you just... This shit is not making sense to me, fam. Y'all gotta bear with me. It's not making sense to me. Anyway.
Actually flirting with the person behind the desk.
Obviously, your fucking lame ass never flirted with anyone. Get your motherfucking hairstyle right, dude. Oh, let's look at this dude's hairstyle. Y'all don't understand what I'm going through over here on IG. Hold on. This is the dude that's talking. Fucking, what was the dude from the cartel? The leader of the cartel in Mexico. Forgot his name. But this is the dude that's talking. Spare me the grief, bro. Obviously, you ain't never bagged no chicks or nothing like that in your life. El Chapo, yeah. El Chapo looking, it's like, bro, come on, bro. If he trying to kick it to the chick, then yeah, I'm gonna show my smile too. Fuck. I'm at a hostel. I'm staying in a room with 9 other dudes.
When he was at the hostel that he was staying at, and he was actually flirting with the person behind the desk. And in the middle of that flirtation, in that moment, he took his mask down and he flashed her a smile.
That photo of Mangione's face was plastered everywhere.
By blanketing.
Unknown suspect murder investigation. I'm reading the flyer. It says New York City, December 4th, blah, 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 blah. They offer a reward. All the money, billions of dollars that UnitedHealthcare made over the years, totaling some 60 billion or something, crazy number. Oh, you're gonna offer 10,000? I see there's something wrong with that. All you're offering up is 10 stacks? Obviously some broke ass snitch at McDonald's dropped dime. But anyway.
The news
Wendy
with his
Boggs,
photographs, known photographs, the police got very lucky that a citizen saw him, called the police.
A McDonald's employee did something we ask every American to do. If you see something, say something.
5 days on from the shooting, police had a breakthrough.
He was in the back of the McDonald's just eating when a worker noticed him and called local authorities.
Police quickly arrived and asked Mangione for his ID.
So when they approached, they noticed that once they started asking about New York, he started shaking and he started visibly becoming uncomfortable. Once they asked him who he was, he showed them one of the fake IDs, the standard one that he had amongst all.
Are y'all analyzing this like I'm analyzing this? Y'all, come on, work with me. Okay. I still think it's two different people.
All the other IDs that he had. And once they realized it was fake, they said to him, "Don't lie to me. Who are you?" And then he replied to them, "I clearly shouldn't have," and he came clean with his true identity.
Mangione was taken into custody and has since been charged with murder by New York police.
He matches the description of the identification we've been looking for. He's also in possession of several items that we believe will connect him to this incident.
Listen, I haven't seen any evidence that says that he's the shooter.
Breaking news. Defense attorney for Luigi Mangione talked to the media. Tom Dickey. I haven't seen, this is his words and I'm quoting him now. I haven't seen any evidence that says he's the shooter. The people, you spoke up and called this guy a hero. All right? Let's move further.
My thought is he really didn't think he was going to get caught for
His thought is he really didn't think
a while.
that this guy would get caught.
But he made enough
Well, he said Luigi didn't think he was going to get caught.
mistakes that he was.
After all of the shit that they said he left behind, bullets that said deny, defend, depose on it, right? Backpack, fingerprints on a glass from damn Starbucks somewhere, on a water bottle or something. Pulling down his mask, shot the dude right up under a camera. All of this shit, and you think Luigi was sitting back thinking, I'm not gonna get caught. Something is up with this, fam. Come on.
Going to get caught.
Ghost gun.
The weapon used by Mangione was a 3D printed gun known as a ghost gun. It's
A 3D printed gun known as a ghost gun. Listen up.
believed he made it at home.
That's been a problem here in the US. The problem there is that you can't trace the weapon. It's got no serial number. You can't trace it back to the original person that bought it, that sold it. There's no record of the gun, so it's almost like it doesn't even exist, hence the name Ghost Gun. So he made his own weapon and then used it to kill this man, and then loaded it with bullets.
Former FBI Special Agent Jeff Wood believes Mangione was not familiar with how to use guns.
Each time he fired, he had to conduct what we call in law enforcement, a rack tap reload, where basically you're tapping the magazine, making sure it's inserted.
He said he wasn't familiar with firearms. Dude, and you work for the FBI, your ass is laughable.
I found this on the web.
I mean, really, truly laughable, bro. Not familiar with, made his own goddamn gun. Know how to use it. Carried out the mission. But you as the FBI, your arrogant ass, get on here and you say he wasn't familiar with firearms.
a rack tap reload.
A rack, tap, reload. To the firearm people out there in the 2A movement, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. The man built the goddamn gun, carried out the mission, and you said he's not familiar with firearms. So much so he built it to the point where he put a silencer on it so that it wouldn't draw attention. And you're saying that he doesn't know the nomenclature and know his way around firearm?
Where basically you're tapping the magazine, making sure it's inserted.
Tapping the magazine to make sure it's inserted. Racking the slide. Got you.
Properly. You're racking the chamber to clear the jam and chamber a new round. But he had to do that each time he pulled the trigger. Someone who had more knowledge, someone who maybe had been around firearms and actually have shot at people before.
Wait. I don't know dude's name from the FBI.
Round, but he had to do that each time he pulled the trigger. Someone who had more knowledge, someone who maybe had been around firearms and actually have shot at people before.
According to US authorities, the alleged killer had carved words into each of the bullets.
To the FBI guy that was just speaking, he built the firearm. So unless you have taken that firearm to a range or someplace where you could shoot it to make sure it's functionable, then you're gonna have those issues. I see guys on the range with expensive firearms that have them same issues. It could be a number of things. I'm not talking like I'm an expert. I'm saying to you what he's saying, just kind of like, yeah, you're muddying the waters, bro. All right, so let's look at this next statement.
Firearms and actually have shot at people before.
According to US authorities, the alleged killer had
pulled the trigger. Someone who had.
Are y'all listening to what this guy is saying? All right, stop what you're doing right now and listen real close.
Had more knowledge. Someone who maybe had been around firearms and actually have shot at people before.
According to US authorities, the alleged killer had carved words into each of the bullets.
And you had this suspect who thought enough of the situation to write some very key words on the actual bullets. He wrote, deny, defend, and depose.
Deny, defend, and depose. Okay.
That's sort of known as the 3 Ds of people that were against the healthcare industry.
So much speculation remains around the
All right, enough of that madness. That was probably the most accurate kind of thing I could find, because the news service all have the same script that they read from. So I tried to find something that was but all of them are telling the same story, reading from the same script. And it's up to us to kind of go into this thing and use our analytical kind of mindset that we've had developed over the years of having the news lie to us, right to our faces. All right. Question everything, fam. Don't believe anything these people have to say. Question everything. My question to everyone now is, why was the vast majority of people riding for dude? Hold on. Why was I saw something that was like, it's like, yo, dude is like just like a straight up hero. I'm like, they was riding for dude like it wasn't nothing. So I pulled up the book, Delay, Deny, Defend, Why Insurance Companies Don't Pay Claims and What Can You Do About It? And reading the testimonies of some people that went into this book and pieced it apart was basically saying that, you know, you pay a lot of money to insure your home, your children, your family. You pay promptly and fairly. And this is no longer likely that you will ever get the claim. When you put the claim in, you're not thinking that you're going to get denied. You're not thinking it's going to get delayed. And then you got to go in, you got to take these people to court or do whatever just to get denied. Thank you, Miss Moore. Shout out to Quan. Wherever you at, Quan. Why did they ban the book for a day, Bruce Lee? And then where are you getting that information from? You said they banned the book? Wow. Samantha Womack said because insurance is a scam. It's just a straight up scam. Hold on. I'm asking the question, why were so many people riding for dude? Matter of fact, let me just put that out there and have y'all answer it. Why were so many people riding for dude? But Luigi Mangione. Hold on. Why so many people calling hold on. Police department in Pennsylvania governor criticizes celebration online of Luigi Mangione, basically saying no, he's no hero. Oh, 20 hours ago, they said he had a full manifesto. You still carrying a firearm with you. You got a full manifesto. You're eating at McDonald's. I'm trying to find the see what they're doing now. They're scrubbing and they're setting up a certain algorithm that'll steer you away from what the people are saying. Y'all noticing that right now? Go online right now, like I am right now, trying to find some information based on what the people are saying. It's hard for me to even find it. Did they show you what happened in court? Nope. Did they take cameras inside the courtroom to show you what was going on? No. I truly want to let y'all know what the people were actually saying. The people were actually calling him a hero. Basically, Luigi was saying these people had it coming. Sooner or later, if not me, someone else. And I think what law enforcement and other people are afraid of, because other companies, other CEOs of other companies started pulling down the big wigs in the companies. Because a hacker can easily find out where you live, where you go, and find out your schedule. That ain't hard to find out. I've been in a bad bounty hunting work before. Skip tracing. I know how to find people. That's not a hard thing to do. Where they work, where they live, their baby mama house, the side chick's house. I had all that information on finding someone. That ain't hard to do. Now they're saying 4 hours ago he was denied bail. They're trying to extradite him to New York City from Pennsylvania. My question is, how did he get to Pennsylvania with nobody recognizing him? How did he get to Pennsylvania? I'm asking the regular questions that the average person would ask, rather than going on and believing whatever you see on the news. So let me ask another question. Why would a normal, above average, intellectual individual, I've heard from some women online, handsome, well-built individual, privileged, family with money, want to throw his life away with murdering his CEO? Why do rich white people kill other rich white people? Can y'all answer this question for me, please? Why do rich white people want to kill other rich white people? That's just a question Professor Griff is asking. In my way of thinking, in the way I think, you said money, but he has money. What do you mean money? Like what do you mean money? Talk to me, super. Bruh. What do you mean money? Randy R., you said distraction. What are they distracting us from? I'm going to be honest with you, Randy. I don't know you, and I'm not coming at you when I say this, but I don't like when people say that, because, like, distraction from what? What the hell else is going on in the world December 4th to right now that we should be paying attention to that this is distracting us from? What, fucking Christmas shopping? What? The returns from fucking Black Friday? Like what? What are we being distracted from? So when we make statements like that, Randy, we got to come behind that and be like, this is what else is going on in the world. That we should be paying attention to that, and that. But this is distracting us from what? Help me out. Thank you. That's the question I asked myself. Did someone send him? Did someone send him? Wendy Boggs, I can hear what you're saying. You're saying he was trying to be a hero? Vengeance? He wanted to send a message, all of the above? Okay. This is why rich white men kill other rich white men? Lady Hotep, what does that mean? Wars? There's been wars going on, Sam. Biggie, Short, like what other wars y'all talking about? Talk to me about the wars y'all talking about. What distraction y'all talking about? No, this is the education of Professor Griff right now for the last few minutes I'm on this broadcast. Help me understand what is this distracting us from. Name some things that's out there that we should be paying attention to. And be mindful of what you put up simply because I want you to explain what you're talking about. You just can't put wars. What goddamn war are you talking about? And tell me it ain't other rich white men killing other rich white men. What war are you talking about? Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Angela said another Lee Harvey Oswald. Someone said distracting us from the hostile fascist takeover. Well, we've been through that, Gregory. That ain't nothing new. We know that, right? That's everyday common knowledge for us. Family, I'm going to say this, and I'm not using this as a commercial. This is why we need to get in a think tank outside of these platforms so we can talk. Because if Gregory Calloway is answering what I'm saying, talking about hostile fascist takeover, what fascists is he talking about? What takeover? Take over what? What are they taking over? If they're taking over some shit that ain't yours anyway, then what are we talking about? Family, don't get bothered about the raspiness in my voice and me raising my voice and getting huffy and puffy. That ain't directed towards y'all. That's just the way I talk. All right. So if y'all want me to tone it down, someone bring me a matcha latte with almond milk and some agave and probably some cinnamon sprinkled on it. I like that shit right now. But for right now, y'all gonna hear the goddamn raspiness in my voice. All right. What? Notice biggest laws passed on Biggie Shorty. Listen to me. You can't just make a one-line statement. What laws have been passed over on the weekends? Like, what laws are you talking about? Miss Hampton L, thank you. This could be a distraction from the up-and-coming TikTok ban. Okay, I got you. Okay, that's a complete sentence, real answer, something we all know about. Got you. Thank you, Rob P. Really appreciate you. This could be a distraction from the up-and-coming TikTok ban and the social media control. Got you. I understand that. I can process that. I can go do some research on that. We could talk about it this Friday. I don't mind. I'll take time out of my day to come get with y'all so we can piece this thing apart, so we can make some sense of this thing. Because right now, just to say it's in a distraction, what the hell does that even mean? Randy, I love your answer, but we've already known about this, bro. And we've been talking about this for weeks. Got you, Randy. Thank you. Lioness Ma, thank you. It could be as simple as a psychological experiment to see how we react to certain things. Got you. Got you. I love your answer too, God's own DJ. Thousands of missing black folks, child sex trafficking are some of the things. Not a distraction from that, because that stuff has been going on, is going on, and will go on. Well, if you're looking at me, I should have did it the other way. We already knew about the black people that are missing. Children, black men being lynched. I talked about that a few shows ago. In certain circles, people are still talking about it. Child trafficking. Talked about that probably the other day. No, I noticed someone didn't mention Jay-Z. Is it to distract us from the Jay-Z puppy thing? I noticed someone didn't say that. That's not important anymore? I guess that's not important anymore. Someone said John Q was a warning. I bet it was. Personally speaking, I'm not saying I'm riding for dude. I give less than a rat's ass about white on white crime. I don't care nothing about it. The way they portray us in the media, the way they have thinking about us, I don't care nothing about it. That's going to continue to happen. That's always been happening. All right? I'm saying to you, people are tired. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired of being taken advantage of, regardless of what complexion you are, white, black, or whatever. The mere fact that this CEO is brave enough to walk down the street like everything is everything after denying thousands of claims every year to the tune of billions of dollars, that speaks volumes, man. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I think both of them are tied to some other people. I don't think this is about him, Luigi, and this guy, Mr. Thompson, whatever his name is. Notice I never mention this guy's name because those kind of individuals, yeah, they're the worst. Well, you should be respecting the dead. He has a family. Well, so do we. That's why we put the claim in when we have to get back surgery. We have to walk around with pins in our back like Luigi had to do. It's like, come on. The distraction could be from the presidency. All right, Eric, I got you. It could be from the affairs in Syria, gun control, in the United States especially. Well, obviously, a lot of y'all know a lot about this other stuff to say it's in a distraction. This is obviously, this is not distracting you. And can I say something, not to you, Eric, or Randy, or anyone else? The average person's attention span is not that goddamn long. So if I'm watching something on the news, unless it's something that I'm really interested in, it's only getting a few seconds of my time. It's only getting a few seconds of my time. I'm not really paying any attention to it. I'm not lending it any energy because I'm responsible for my spirit and my soul. I'll look at it and be like, I'll move on, man. Like the last 10 rap songs that came out, I listened for a few seconds, but I don't listen to that madness, man. Maybe Operation Starshade. Now we're talking. Maybe Operation Starshade, where NASA wants to block the sun. I don't think that's NASA. I think that's your man, Bill Gates. Rodney. I think that's Bill Gates you're talking about. NASA could have something to do with that, but yeah. We've heard about that, Elton Jackson. Yeah. But have you heard about the 76, I believe, or over 100 military bases that the United States government got throughout the world, and flying drones over innocent people and actually unaliving hundreds of thousands of people? If we're going to talk about drones over U.S. military bases, then let's talk about it all. All right, family, that's my time, but let me say this. December 22nd, I'm giving a private Zoom call. I'm going to put it out to the public. All right, listen, family, there's only 50 seats in the Zoom call that I could count, 50 spaces. All right, we're going to be talking about the Book of Wisdom. I'm going to put out a flyer, and I'm going to put out I'm going to do a broadcast like this and lay out everything that we're going to talk about in that particular Zoom call. But what I need everyone to do right now is look up the Book of Wisdom. We're going to be going over that in detail. And we're going to talk about why you have been programmed since childhood. And we're going to bring the receipts. All right? All right? We're going to bring the receipts. Why have you been programmed from childhood, and how the Book of Wisdom can help unravel that algorithm. All right? We're talking about the algorithm mind fuck. All right, how can we undo that? December 22nd, mark it on your calendar. I'm gonna start advertising it tonight. There's only 50 seats that's going to be available. Get on it as soon as possible, fam. I'm advertising it tonight, so let's make it happen. That's December 22nd. Don't worry about it. You're already on your goddamn Christmas break, so don't make up no excuses. All right? And matter of fact, this is for whoever is drawn to it. All right? Look up the Book of Wisdom. I don't see y'all typing. Book of Wisdom. Could somebody put that in the chat? Look up the Book of Wisdom. All right? It ties right into what we're talking about today, because obviously this dude was involved in the algorithm that helped deny these claims. Who's sitting back helping Hold on, family. Hold on. Hold on before I get off of here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find it. Real quick before I get off of here. What is the algorithm? Who programs and makes algorithms? Hold on. Let's do this here. Let me see if I can find what is an algorithm real quick. Don't go nowhere. Yada yada yada. Whoop-de-whoop. Hold on. All right, I can't find that. It won't let me do that. All right, cancel that. Let's do this. We can do it like that, fam. I can drag this over here, do that, put that there. Oh, shoot. Professor Griff, Computer Science 101. Nope. Can I make it happen? Hell no, it didn't work. So much for my computer science. Anyway, an algorithm. What is an algorithm? Input. Next step is the algorithm. Set of rules to obtain the expected, underline expected, output from the given input. The algorithm is based on the given input. All right? Which determines the output. All right. That's Professor Griff. That's my time. I love y'all to life, fam. Peace. We need to talk about the algorithm mind fuck for real. Somebody's programming these algorithms so that you don't see Professor Griff. All right. That y'all don't get my y'all don't see my notifications and that kind of thing. Somebody's sitting back programming the algorithm. The algorithm is just not some spooky thing that happens. There are people behind the algorithms. We'll talk about that on December 22nd. All right, 7 p.m. Peace, fam.